Let me just run back because I won't make it in time if I try to concentrate things. I didn't attack him, so wow. I'm surprised I got that kill. Maybe I'm just really surprised on that kill. What we need to do right now is just push the middle. They're pushing back at us. So like I said, the counter has gone down not only for the kills they've got, but for the pushing. Oh, and going back to the thing I was saying about passives, it helps to know your passives, but I tend not to pay attention too much to certain things on the screen. So I tend to forget that my passive on the 5th activation, it allowed me to use ability while I cooldown. Like I said, it'll help to know your passives and know when they're, you know, like I say that now, but I am a little bit more mindful of my passive with Apollo, because using his basic as an automatic when his passive allows you that time to do it, it really helps. Because you can use it as a surprise tactic when people are not expecting it, basically. You pick up Cupid's hearts for extra health. He's going to generally use this to push back. He's going to escape. Nah, I thought the minions weren't going to sustain a certain amount of damage. We're down, but this is really a close game. If we can get, like, when you're this close, you kind of, there it go. That's how, it's funny, while I was getting ready to Sage just showed up. This tower, we can get a little bit of kills on the way to pushing this tower through. We can most likely, this is why I was talking about throwing your ability in front of the tower. Most likely people position themselves right there. Oh, you see they're going to give the tower sustained burst damage. It's not going to survive. But anytime you can get a tower through, like I said, that's 20 tickets down. So, you know, that's beneficial to the team. Don't try to stay around the tank. I mean, the tower, it doesn't provide any defense for you. If you put yourself in the mindset of playing like that, you're gonna die often than not. Try not to think of your minions or your towers as defense. I know I've seen a lot of people use this strategy where they'll try to hang around the minions. The minions don't provide any defense for you. Yes, they'll attack guards that are around you, but still they're not really reliable. They're not, you know, reliable as help. I'm just trying to back your mirror and then collect some cards. And see, he tried to anticipate where your mirror is, so he missed just by anticipation. I'd rather miss by anticipation than anything else, to be honest with you. Because like I said, you always miss if... Oh, you could just also throw that ultimate out. You don't have to save for when you throw the axe out. Sometimes I make that mistake, and if I don't have my axe out, I won't use that ultimate. You can just generally use it. You just won't get the pop-up. Let's see. Provide some color. I have to escape. Because I'm at a slow. And yeah, I knew something was going to come out. Let me just use this as an escape. Keep running. Times like this, when you're running, you kind of want to pay attention to your mini-map, know who's behind you, so you can just run around. Neef, she can hit me with an ability that can stun, and her ultimate, actually, the name on the ability says to go around the world, but it just snipes you. It's an automatic hit. The only way to stop that ability is if your teammates jump in front of the shot. We know it's really hard to aim at because it's a lot of variables to see specifically where she's gonna be, where she's gonna shoot. Generally, if I see a teammate down, like I said, if you see me following a teammate when they're down, it's because I'm assuming Neef is gonna try to one-shot them. I'm just gonna back up. Yeah, I'm assuming Neef is gonna one-shot them. So if I have enough health, I can sustain the damage instead of them. And I noticed that off of observing someone do that for me. Like, I noticed someone took the shot from me. I'm like, oh, like, I appreciate it. But then it showed me I learned. Like, also, if you see me throw the axe out there like that, it's just, you know, it's an early escape like this. So like I said, you can use your abilities for escape or attack. Like I said, like how she escaped. You know, you might come across those people who are just really good at escaping. I'm just trying to push. We need enemies killed. We need guards killed. Okay, so I want to keep my kill to death ratio in a good, respectable point. See, that's what I was talking about the stun. She can stun you, and then I say this is mid game. She does a lot of damage. I don't believe anyone in closed beta she used to do this much damage, but I know they buffed her somewhere. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, I like to keep my kills to death to a certain level. I don't like to die that much. Like I said, you'll see just sometimes, you can't help it. She hit me with a stun, my health was already low, and the extra hit after that just killed me. Generally try to escape a little sooner. But like I said, you'll be put in those situations where you're going against an assassin, they're doing a lot of burst damage. On top of that with a stun, or no, I don't think she's a hunter, but I would say comparably, hunters and assassins are much alike. The only thing assassins are that they have a lot more engage abilities, like just abilities that can start off a fight. Hunters are more like their abilities or more area of effect abilities. We're too spread out. Yeah, I don't see a comeback. I know it's funny to say that late game, but yeah, I don't expect one. But yeah, we're too spread out. Yeah, and you know what's funny? I was just getting ready to say if our tank doesn't die that much, we won't die. But just by seeing him die that one time, I'm just saying now, and I noticed. Yeah, we're not gonna make a comeback because that means our tank is dying. Mid to late game, you shouldn't see your tank die this often. Like that, like mages, anything but a tank who dies, it's like, oh, okay, all right. But a tank this late game, you shouldn't see that. You shouldn't expect that. He doesn't dash. There you go. That's a good kill. Me and him are just trying to push, make them retreat, go back to the base. All of that damage is by Mercury. Like I said, like even last game you saw me doing a lot of damage with Mercury. It comes to mid to late game, especially if you do a custom build. Remember, whatever damage you do will count as assist. So don't always just think of trying to get the kill, just think of doing damage. So because assist gives you a good amount of gold too. It can help you level up your items too, so that's another cool thing. And I'm just gonna try to escape. Yeah, like I said, I don't see a comeback, but we've been up so far in the stream. It's expected to not win all the time. Like I said, you should not expect that. That's not results you should expect from any game, unless you're rolling with a team and you're very coordinated. To wait for your tank. You know where your tank's gonna be. He's gonna alert you to when he's gonna use your ultimate. You're a team. Things of that nature. When you're very coordinated, you should expect to win a lot. When you're playing with randoms, that's when my attitude is completely like this. I'm like, okay, this is just a team that isn't. And then, like I said, didn't I even say in the beginning of this stream, a lot of people high level, exactly what I was telling you. See, I think you'll come to see to a lot of things I'm saying. I'm not, like I said, I'm not right about everything. You have in your day-to-day life arguments with people because you're not right about everything. But generally, things that I've participated a lot in, I'm generally right about. More percentage than not. I kind of tend to see where things are going to go or, anticipate things. I knew that even with the high masteries, that didn't mean that we were going to be slaughtering them. That was I'm actually a little bit glad that the stream went away this way. This is a prime example of what I meant. But high masteries means nothing. It's all on how your team plays, people knowing when to retreat, when not to retreat. The best thing you want to do at this late game, just try not to die. You see I'm 3-3. I'm just trying not to die, just generally. That was terrible. I tried to rush, I just tried to quick coddle. Yeah, just try not to die, if you can just stay back and kill minions. I believe the counter automatically starts counting down after 5, so if you don't let any 5 minions get through, they have to get one more kill. So if they get 2 more kills, we're done, it doesn't matter. But I believe, the counter stops counting around 10 or 5, one of those. So minions have to get through after 5 for the counter to count down. Yeah, Geb is done. If Neef one-shots, I'm going to stay behind him. If she one-shots him, he's done. Yeah, counter's going to stop. Like I said, you can make a comeback from this point. No one can die at this point. I mean, literally no one. If anyone dies, it's game over. So this is a really tense point. I mean, it's not really, I know a lot of people are how it's not that tense. All you need is 1 kill. You need a lot. But I'm saying I've seen people stop dying at this point and just, turn it up. So there's a chance we can turn it up. I'm not expecting that, but Geb shouldn't be out there like that, even though he's a tank. As you see, I'm just hanging back a lot. I'm trying to stay a distance to the base so I can make a quick retreat. As you know, like I said, us keeping the minions at base. at bay, the ticker won't count down further. If that was the guy who left the team, I hope if that was technically difficulty comes back. Because if that wasn't, he's gonna get punished even though his team's winning. So that's some funny irony for you. Yeah, if we can just not die, I'm just gonna try to buffer some of the damage. And let's just try to add some damage. Ooh. See, I had to sidestep that. Let me just, well, I'm just gonna back up. Yeah, it might be Geb. That's gonna lose. He's too far out. He's sustaining too much damage. Yeah, he's done. Yeah. That was a bad matchup. At that point, you don't want to be around anyone trying to deliver damage. He should have just been playing defensively. Let me just acknowledge the stream. I just typed that fast, just giving him a little bit of advice just in case he doesn't tune in. I'm just gonna move on. Yeah. And yeah, I just saw that comment about don't let comments that come offensively towards you bother you. I'm not even acknowledge that on the stream. Like I said, if you're not really being like you're slaughtering other people, people tend to just throw comments at you. I can quickly just instantly look back at the profiles or just the team stats, and I'm pretty sure whoever made that comment, they're probably low in kills. Like I said, you'll see I was equal. Let me just show you a perfect example of what I mean. Recent matches. Let's see if I was right. Usually, people on your set get a they'll say something foul. Maestro. I don't even remember what the name is. But let's see. Cupid, he shouldn't have the 4 to 8, 14 to 16. It's all pretty balanced. I mean, a lot of us were. I mean, the Quixotic 4 to 10. That's obviously bad. The Geb, the 2 to 10. I mean, 2 to 8. That's just generally what you call feeding. But like I said, some people are new. Don't always assume people with high masteries are the best at their gods. They could have given the game a break. They're just coming back to that god. So, don't just come into a match thinking, oh, we're going to own I'm with, diamonds and golds. No, it's not like that. It's showing you how team plays out, how good you are. Yeah, it's telling me the gems I received. Like I said, I'm going to stream some more of this. There will be a short intermission after this match or another match. Like I said, I'm waiting for more people to come through. Well, not more people. I'm just waiting for two of my fellow my two fellow friends to come out. I was trying to think of something exotic to say about them. I'm gonna say compadres or. But yeah, when they come through, I have one who's always talking crap in fighting games. This is a special stream. I wasn't expecting to have any people come into the building. Like I said, I haven't given out any passes to my friends. You need a pass to get through the security downstairs. I haven't given out any passes yet for anyone to get through. But me and the security guards are tight because I used to do security a long time ago. So me and the security guards are tight. I know what you have to go through. You need your license and the 8 and 16 hours to get that. I've worked in the clubs, the club setting, and I worked in bars and type things. So I'm usually cool with security. So the security knows my friends are going to come through. So I shouldn't expect any problems. Like I said, there still will be intermission because I still have to let them up and let them know that they are those are my friends. He's never seen them before. But yeah, I have a friend who likes to talk crap in fighting games. I mean, he always talks crap intentionally when we're around my other friends because he knows that they don't generally see me and him play fighting games that much. So he just throws out a lot of trash talking to just, hype up the situation and make it seem like, oh, he dominates me. So if he comes through, there will be intermission because I've kind of deleted a lot of my fighting games because with the perfect example with Ultra Street Fighter, I gave it a break because I didn't get the expansion. 1 second. Yeah, I didn't get the expansion because I was late on the pre-order incentives, and usually if I don't get the pre-order incentives, like I said, there's only 2 games in my collection out of my 1,000 title collection on Steam that I don't have all of the DLC for. Like I said, I like to feel like my games are complete, so I like to get all the DLC. So if I can't get the incentive that